Hi, and thank you for tuning in to Lunch Talk with the Carters. I am your hostess, Star Carter.
And I am your host, Michael Carter.
And we just come to tell you all that it is time to get the show started. What's up, guys? It is Friday, one day after the first day of summer. And it's hot down here in South Carolina. What's going on today, babe?
Nothing much. Just ready to get this weekend started, man. It's been a rough work week.
Oh, yeah, it really has. So, you guys, we left you with a juicy topic for today. My babe did a Father's Day show. Want to know why the fathers don't get any love doing like the mothers do. But at the end of that show, if you didn't get a chance to check it out, make sure y'all go back and check us out on Radio Public and check out that show. But I asked the question because a girl that I had met over that past weekend, last Saturday actually, she asked me a question because she was like, okay, you and your husband, y'all do relationship stuff. So let me ask you this. And I was like, okay, go ahead. And she was like, how do you feel about not knowing the passcode to your husband's phone or not having full access to just go in his phone all willy-nilly if you wanted to? And so I was like, that's a good topic of discussion for us on our show. And she's like, well, I don't want to wait for the show to come on for me to get the answer. So I had to straight up tell her, I mean, I know my husband's passcode. So, Michael?
Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. I mean, yeah. yeah. You got my passcode and I know yours. But, like I said, y'all out there, y'all know us. We're a special breed, we're a special breed. But, when it comes to getting your mate's, passcode, I feel that, it's a two-way street because, some of you guys out there may be looking at it like, you have a right to your privacy, which is understandable. But on the other hand, now with your mate having your passcode, if you don't have anything to hide, I don't think that would be an issue. So it's a two-way type street to me, I would say, privacy and then, giving your mate that, that relief or that, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for, babe? Just giving your mate the access. Yeah, assurance. That's the word I'm looking for. Exactly. Yeah, assurance. Yeah, just giving your mate that assurance. So I think that it can go either way.
I look at it like this, guys. I mean, if you think that the reason why they got a passcode on their phone is because they're doing something underhanded, then you have a trust issue. And it's way deeper than just the phone. The phone is just a byproduct of that trust issue.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It could go that way too, because if you, just say for instance, if me and you weren't on the level we're on, I asked for your passcode. The first thing you probably would say is, why you want my passcode? You don't trust me. I ain't doing nothing. What you don't trust me, the trust issue will come. So that's.
And then also, babe, if that is your reaction, once you ask that question, they're gonna be like, oh, you must got something to hide. You're getting defensive.
Exactly. See? So, but me personally, yes, I got a passcode, but my wife has, the code to my phone. So, but the reason for me doing it, if in case the phone gets lost
stolen.
Or stolen.
That's my
that's the purpose.
Too. We got iPhones.
Exactly.
They're not cheap.
Man, that's a $900 damn phone. So if you steal that, you won't be using it because you don't have the passcode.
And see, mine is both. Mine is fingerprint and passcode. I think yours is just passcode.
Just passcode.
You ain't never set up the fingerprint. But mine is both. So, I mean, really, I don't want to misplace my phone and you can access all my information because it's a terrible thing, but my life is in that phone.
But hey, that's pretty much everybody nowadays. You put everything that's you in that phone.
Business information.
Yeah, exactly, everything.
I pretty much run my business from the phone when I'm not at the actual, laptop or whatever. So, that's just the way of the world now.
Yeah, the phone, that's your life. You leave that phone, that's your life. But I'm going to tell you another story. Okay. One of those guys that accidentally leaves their phone when they leave the house or whatever.
Lord.
Oh Lord, that you should see the beeline back to that house to get that phone. Babe, you know me. I'll leave my phone at home. I run to the store, whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You plenty of time you'll call my stepson, your son, just say, they might leave his phone at the house.
Yeah.
And I have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? I'm, just leave it and, don't have to worry about the outcome.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where, like I said, to me, the phone is a byproduct of something you already had a trust issue about. Because if you didn't already think that they were cheating or think that they were doing something underhanded, then them having a passcode on their phone and you not knowing the passcode or whatever, or they guard that phone like it is $1 million. Like some people even, I mean, I've had girls that say that they won't even leave their phone on the charger. They take their phone to the bathroom every time. I mean, every time they move around, they guys got that phone with them now. They're not leaving that phone unattended. Like you can't even go to the kitchen. You gonna unplug your phone just to go to the kitchen, just to go get a beer out the fridge or something. Oh, wow. It's like that. It's like.
But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I mean, it's like that. Yeah.
It's like that. And I mean, like, it's times that, I mean, the electrical outlet is on Mike's side of the bed. And if I don't feel like getting up and going to the other electrical outlet out the bed, I'm like, babe, put my phone on charger with yours. I mean, I don't have anything to hide. I mean, the passcode. You can easily go into my phone and you might have a hard time finding stuff in my phone because I got a ton of apps and I got them all arranged in folders. So you might have a hard time finding some of the stuff in my phone because I got everything organized and it's just not in your face. But it's just the point that if he wanted to look at my call history or my text messages, now he can see that very easily, And two guys and ladies out there, if you both have the same phone bill, you don't need their phone to look at what they're doing. I mean, if you that worried, every text message they send, every phone call that they make is on the detailed bill statement. I promise you. But like I said, if you got to go to those extremes, then that means that you already have a trust issue. And that, like I said, and that's just another byproduct of the trust issue that you already got going on. So you need to get to the underlying cause of your trust issue. Why you don't trust that person, and why do you think that you need to have the access to their phone to feel secure?
Exactly. And, excuse me. Okay, hon, let's take it a step further. Okay. What about the ones out there that say, okay, I'm entitled to my privacy? Not saying actually they're doing anything, not saying they have anything to hide, but when it comes to your personal information, it's just that. It's personal, yeah. And if you don't feel comfortable enough to relinquish that at that particular time or whatever, don't you think that you are entitled to that privacy without no one thinking that I'm cheating?
I do. I really do, because I mean, that's just like you bringing me my pocketbook. Whenever I tell you, just go in there and get the wallet out.
And I do not go in my wife's pocketbook.
That's what I'm saying.
I do not go in her purse.
It's the same thing to me. Yeah. It's like, I'm telling you, go in the purse. Yep. And I know some of you other ladies is like that. The man might not go in the purse. I'm like, go in the purse. I mean, the wallet's sitting right there on top. Just get it out. But no, you got to bring me the whole bag.
I'll bring it to you. You get your wallet out.
And and it's kind of like times when I needed to show you something on your phone or something like that. And then I'd be like, put the passcode in. Like, the code, just put it in. And I was like, because it's privacy. If you unlock your own phone, then you giving me permission to go in it. And just because I know the code, to me, that is still not giving me permission to go in it just whenever I want to. I mean, because my grandma used to always tell me this, and she told me this when I was 18 years old, the first time I ever got my heart like completely broken. She told me, she said, when you go looking for trouble, you're going to find it.
And that is the absolute gospel truth. Yeah. If you go looking for something, you're going to find what you're looking for, even though it may not be that. But if you got it in your mind, that's what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. Any situation you find is going to be that. because you put it in your mind. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for something incriminating against your mate.
Yeah, you're looking for trouble.
Exactly.
You're looking for some trouble.
And you're going to find it, either or.
Yeah.
Even if it's that situation or not, you're going to find it. But I'm with you on that privacy thing. You do have the right to your privacy. Okay. For the ones out there that say, okay, I'm not giving up my passcode, my number or whatever, because that's my phone. It's my private, that's my private stuff. That's my private stuff. I agree with that. So, your mate should understand that as well. Now, if you start just throwing up, why I can't have your code, do you got something to hide? That may not be the best way to handle that situation, because she is or he is entitled to that privacy, but when it comes to those passcodes, like I said, guys, it can go either or. It can go either or, it's just, like we always say, what best for your relationship, but don't be a fool either.
Well, some people think that when you're married, maybe not so much when you're in just a boyfriend and girlfriend type of situation, but they feel like when you married, there's no such thing as privacy. And I personally don't feel that way, because even though my husband has seen me butt naked, I don't want him busting up in the bathroom and I don't know he's coming in, because that's going to scare me. I mean,
that's your private time. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're saying. Everybody is entitled to their privacy. It's the privacy thing.
Yeah. So I don't think just because you're married that you can't have a level of privacy. I feel like me knowing Mike's code, and I've been knowing Mike's code before we even got married. I mean, I've been knowing your code since day one, almost like pretty much.
Thing.
Yeah. So,
same thing, yeah.
I mean, and vice versa. So I feel like it's one of those things where I know it. And if I felt like I really needed to go into it, I could, but me just knowing it, know that he out, to me, it's like, okay, he ain't got nothing to hide. And if he does have anything to hide, well, he ain't, worried about it too much, because I got the code.
Yeah. And besides, like you said, it was a valid point you said earlier, me and you share same, plans. So therefore, regardless he had my code or not, if I was doing something underhanded, all she got to do is just look at the phone note.
Yeah.
Look at the phone note. Exactly. Because like I said, we're on the same plan. So anything I do, she got access to it just like I do.
And trust me,
bill. Yeah.
I don't even want to look at the bill to see how much it is. Better yet, go down to the phone details. Now, the only time I look at the phone details, and this is the honest to God truth, unless it's like some outrageous amount that's different than what it normally is, and that never happened. So that probably be the only reason why I would ever look at the detailed bill of the phone bill, is if like the charges change and I didn't know nothing about it, But another thing, guys, though, you got to get to the underlying cause. Like I said, trust. So if you don't trust that person, that's what it comes down to, trust. And the phone is just a byproduct of you not trusting them. So what else you not trusting them to do? I mean, not just the phone, because I mean, like I said, you can even look at the detailed bill, or even if you have the lock on, say if y'all on different plans, right? And y'all not on the same plan like me and Mike is. But, say you're on different plans, like you might be with Sprint and that person might be with Verizon. And even if he did have the passcode to the phone, he could easily delete the call history. He could delete the calls. He could delete the texts. He could delete it. So you still wouldn't know. So that's where I'm going with this. You're not going to know. So if you got trust issues, you need to fix the trust issues where the phone and nothing else is an issue for your relationship. And if it is, then like I said, you got to do what's going to work for your relationship. And if you don't trust them, then I don't know what to tell you.
And that's
there's no relationship without trust.
That's powerful stuff. That's a powerful message, baby. It's all about trust, guys. Trust is the number one thing in a relationship. It can make it or it can break it. It's just that simple, because it's been millions of relationships broken for trust issues. And then on top of that, the issues you may have may not be what you're portraying them to be. Whenever you get that trust issue, guys, it's all in your mind. Your mind holds all power. Okay. If you get that negativity about your mate, that whatever she's doing or he's doing, she's always doing something conniving or backstabbing, you're going to see that person like that no matter what.
Yep.
You're going to see them like that no matter what. How do you see your mate? Simple and direct. However you see your mate, that's how you're going to see them. Your mate can tell you one thing, I'm going grocery shopping. In your mind, no, they're not. They're sleeping with somebody. You know, I mean, they might be just gone for 30 minutes. You can't even get your pants down in 30 minutes. But guess what? In your mind, she found a way or he found a way. So however you put that picture in your mind, that's how your outcome is going to be, regardless if it's that or not.
Because you done played the movie.
Exactly.
In your mind of how it's going to unfold.
Exactly.
So you created that vision. And, you know, we always, you know, me and Mike, we practice mindfulness and stuff like that. So we always take those things into consideration. You know, you got to think about what it is that you're projecting out, because whatever you're projecting out, that's what you're going to get back. So if you're throwing that negative energy back out there into the world at your mate, then why you don't think your mate is going to throw that negative energy back at you? I mean, we talked about that in the Reconnect series about perception. How do you perceive your mate? Do you perceive your mate like a cheating dog? Well, guess what? He's going to be a cheating dog.
Exactly. No matter what.
No matter what. And guess what? Because your mind will not, in the universe, will not allow you to be a liar with what you believe, you're going to manifest it. You're going to manifest it into your life. Everything that you don't want and everything that you resist is going to persist in your life. So if you don't want a relationship that is full of untrust and dishonesty, and all y'all do is go back and forth with that trust issue, then you got to change how you perceive that person, or either leave that person alone. Because like my husband just said, if that's how you see them, that's how they're going to be. And ain't nobody going to be able to tell you no different.
No different, no matter what.
Not me
no
and
matter
him.
What. Nope.
No marriage counselor, no nothing. I mean, because you've already played it out in your mind, and that's what it is. And your mind, like my husband said, is the most powerful tool that you have. And you own your thoughts. You own your thoughts about that next person.
Exactly. And that's powerful stuff, guys. And, you know, when it comes back to the phone, guys, look, like we said, that's a two-way street. Okay. You have the right to your privacy, but also, are you trusting your mate enough to give them your code? I mean, do you have anything to hide? I mean, you have to be the judge of that. Now, if you got a guy or a female, you know your mate, you know who you're with. We said this a million times on the shows. You know who you're with. Okay. You know if this person's out there doing something. I mean, you know, if this person is staying out all times of the night without calling, taking their phone in the bathroom, taking their phone just to go to the kitchen to get a beer, they doing all this extra stuff to protect something. I mean, guys, come on. I mean, you're not stupid. I mean, really.
Oh my goodness. I've had a friend of mine, it's been years ago. This dude would charge his phone in the car.
see stuff like that. Come on, guys. Really?
He always left his phone in the car. He would charge it in the car. He would leave it in the car. He never brought his phone in the house. He always kept his phone in the car.
Now, that's a red flag for me. I mean, really.
I mean,
really.
Fun.
That's a red
Why
flag.
your phone got to be in the car
Exactly.
just to charge it or whatever. Somebody could call you important, like your mom or somebody. Somebody could be sick or hurt or something, and you got your phone in the car and you in the house the whole night or whatever. So what's going on with that?
Exactly. So
guys,
if
you got situations like that where they leaving the phone in the car,
you might need to get the password.
Yeah, you might.
Passcode.
Or you might just need to get rid of them.
Yeah, you might need to get. You might need to get that passcode, because something ain't right with that. Something ain't right with that.
I mean, so once again, guys, we had a great time talking about this subject. Baby, you got anything else you want to add before I start with all the credits?
Oh, yeah. Just one more thing, guys. You know, trust your mate, guys. I mean, if you don't trust them, like my beautiful wife just said, get rid of them, guys.
Life too short.
Exactly.
Life too short to be
that's the main
unhappy.
thing. That's the point we're trying to drive home today, guys. Trust. If you don't have trust, you don't have a relationship.
That's it. Well, guys, we always enjoy these juicy topics, bringing it to y'all. That's what Lunch Talk with the Carters do. Don't forget to check us out on the Radio Public app, because when you listen to us on Radio Public, you are supporting our show. So please look out for the cookout. Make sure that you are liking, subscribing, and following on all our different platforms, whichever one is better for you to listen to us on. Google Play, iTunes, iHeartRadio, YouTube, everything. We are doing it, and we are doing it right. We're trying.
On everything.
On everything.
On all of it. So you can't go wrong. Hey, you can even Google us. I mean, real talk. Just Google Lunch Talk with the Carters and you'll see our beautiful faces.
That's right. And guess what, guys? Y'all stop being shy. We done been on this. We doing this almost 7 months in. We need you guys to comment on these shows and interact with us. Let us know you kicking, you breathing, and you loving it. We see the numbers, so we know you listening, so stop being shy. We need you guys to give us your feedback and let us know what type of topics did you guys want us to discuss on Lunch Talk with the Carters, because we want to hit them all, especially relationship and family issues. And we also may be having some guests on the show in the next few months coming up. So we're in the works with that. We got some people that has reached out to us. They said they want to interview with us on Lunch Talk with the Carters. So make sure you guys are tuning in for all the special opportunities that is coming our way.
Yeah, I'm going to be very excited about that too. Actually doing interviews and all of that. Oh man, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be fun.
They're going to get to sit on the Lunch Talk couch.
Oh yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. We get to drill people. I'm just joking, y'all. Just joking, guys. Just joking.
But we have a few people reach out, some experts and people that have relationship apps. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting. So please stay tuned. Make sure you all following us, liking, subscribing, doing all those good things. And once again, have a great weekend. Peace.